Thank you, and good afternoon, everyone. I'm Denisa Moldovan. I'm working as a systemic designer in Tondo, and I'm going to present you the last part of the webinar on circular measurement tools. As we know, the circular economy aims to move away from the traditional linear model of take, make, dispose. However, the effectiveness of this transition relies on our ability to measure circularity. To this end, we assess circularity at three key levels. The micro level, this focuses on individual products and companies. The meso level, which considers industrial symbiosis, looking at sets of organizations belonging to the same sector or a group of companies linked by the same territory. And finally, the macro level. At this scale, we examine circularity within cities, regions, and also entire nations in order to develop strategies that support systemic change. But why is measuring circularity so crucial? The answer is very simple, because without a clear data, it is difficult for organizations and also cities to track progress, to set goals, and demonstrate commitment to sustainability. So recognizing this need, Tondo has developed 4 measurement tools based on internationally recognized methodologies. These tools also align with the existing regulations and frameworks, such as the CSRD, providing meaningful insights into circular performance. Before presenting our tools, we can say that our tools are built on widely accepted methodologies, as I said before. That's because we want to ensure credibility and consistency in circularity assessment. These methodologies include the ISO 59020, a standard framework for assessing circularity performance through mandatory and optional indicators, but also the UNI standards, the material circularity indicator, and the Circulytics of developed by the Ellen MacArthur Foundation. We can say that the ISO is at the basis of Tondo's tool. So now let's begin with the tool for product. The product circularity measurement tool is based on the MCI methodology and evaluates 5 critical dimensions of a production process. The material circularity, assessing the proportion of incoming and outgoing material flows related to the product. The water circularity, measuring water consumption and reuse within the product production. The packaging circularity, analyzing the sustainability of packaging materials and their recyclability, and then the energy circularity and the turnover circularity. In this tool, to receive a circularity score, companies have to fill in at least the part related to the material circularity. This tool provides an overview of the different flows of a production process, and we can say that it's particularly useful for companies that are looking to also compare the circularity of different products, or if they want to track performance improvements over time, or it could be useful if you want to test new products design for sustainability before the real production, or as we said, to identify opportunities to optimize materials, energy, and waste management. Let's switch now to the tool for companies. The first one was developed following the UNI technical specification methodology as a reference framework. This methodology incorporates 71 indicators spread across 6 essential business areas, such as materials and resources, energy and water resources, waste and emissions, logistic, and so on. Each indicator here is categorized by as core, specific, or rewarding, allowing in this way businesses to tailor assessment to their sustainability goals. But then we developed a new tool for companies, that's because recognizing the distinct challenges of different industries, we have developed a specialized tool for product manufacturing companies with a focus on textile sector. This tool integrates the ISO approach, but also the circularity methodology, offering at the same time a material analysis and the strategic and organizational assessment. So this tool provides both qualitative and quantitative assessment, helping companies gain a holistic view of their circular efforts. And the structure of the tool consists of two main sections, one related to the enabling indicators and one to impact indicators. In this tool, additionally, in the results section, in addition to the overall and per category circularity index, companies can access an initial estimate of their total emissions, including those related to the products, energy, and packaging, of course, based on the input data. But let's take a closer look at the structure of this tool. So as we said, the enabling indicators include 48 different indicators that assess a company's readiness to integrate circularity across its organization. These indicators cover some key aspects of the company, such as the corporate strategy, the operational models, and innovation efforts. And all of these indicators play a critical all of these aspects play a critical role in enabling a shift toward circularity. Regarding the second part of the tool, the impact indicators, they provide quantitative measurement of a company's circular performance. They assess the real effect of circular practices on products and production process. By using these two tools related to the company, companies can not only gain a comprehensive understanding of their circularity level, but also identify specific areas for improvement. And with the tools, companies can also use the data set and the results of the measurement, both for third-party conformity assessment or to draw up a sustainability report. We understand that data collection and interpretation can be complex. That's why Tondo supports the companies in different stages of the measurement, from the setting up and using the measurement tool to defining the system boundaries of the company, collecting and also processing the business data, and finally also to we help understanding the results and developing strategies based on these results. Okay. The tool has, let's see now very quickly the interface. This new tool has an intuitive, user-friendly interface designed to facilitate data entry and analysis. Users can navigate, as I said before, between the enabling indicators, which are divided in 9 categories. Here we can see strategies and business, R&D and innovation, impact measuration and certification. Then in the next slide, people and skill, communication, and so on. The This section is not mandatory, but in order to obtain the results of this part and the graphical representation at the end, we advise to fill in at least 2 indicators for each category. While the second section of the tool, as I said, includes 12 quantitative indicators, providing the actual level of circularity of material, water, packaging, energy, and revenue. Okay, thank you. At the end of the measurement, users receive detailed graphic representation with insights presented in overall and category-specific circularity scores. As you can see, there are graphical representations such as bar charts, polar diagrams, and so on. And at the end, it's also possible to download the results for an in-depth analysis and decision making. I think, okay, the last tool is the tool for cities. Just 2 words. The tool consists of 97 indicators, and these indicators are divided into core, primary, and secondary across 9 key categories. In the next slide, we can see that this tool offers a holistic view of a city's sustainability performance, including assessing material consumption and air emissions, evaluating economic efficiency and ecosystem health, and also measuring quality of life of citizens. With 97 indicators, so city planners can identify critical areas for where to intervene with some strategic projects. But I think that the last part, this part, it could be very interesting because here we can see the measurement case of the reality that Nicolo presented before. So a real example of our new tool in action is REFO's 2024 production assessment. In this case, so as I said, the new company tool developed by Tondo was used for the measurement in order to assess both the company level of readiness for circularity integration through the enabling indicators, but also its actual degree level of circularity through the impact indicators. So regarding the analysis of material flows, the material input here were 100% recycled fibers. The waste related to the production also is 100% material collected for recycling. As for the waste related to the product's end of life, here we consider the take-back rate and the national recycling and reuse rate. For the measurement, and to calculate the average useful life, also useful for the calculation, we made an average of the useful life of the different type of products in the production of REFO. As you can see, there is the circularity assessments of REFO highlights its strong commitment to a circular economy. The company achieved a remarkable 78% score for the enabling indicators, with outstanding results in strategy and business models, R&D and innovation, and product design. Regarding the material usage, REFO's product circularity rate is 77%. Also, again, a very high level, with a circularity level on inputs of 96%. That's because as Nicolo presented before, all the input are sourced from recycled materials, and the company has also implemented a take-back and repair service. However, so it helps with circularity of outputs. However, Italy has a quite low recycling rate, and this still poses challenges to full material recovery at a systemic level. That's the reason why the output circularity level is lower, even if the REFO products are recyclable and biodegradable. In conclusion, this case highlights how businesses can significantly enhance their circularity performance through innovative design, responsible sources, and efficient waste management. Thank you for your attention. This was the last slide for my part. And thank you very much for the attention, for staying with us till now.